Okay, so to start the style, what I've done is I've parted Abby's hair into 3 ponytails. Just lift your head up one sec, Abs. So this section here is slightly thicker than the 2 outside sections. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the centre piece of hair. And I'm just going to give that a little bit of a spray through with my Sweetheart's Detangle spray, just to sort of help me tame it really. A little brush through. Okay, so we've turned Abby round so you can just see the front bit, what I'm doing. All I'm doing is a Dutch braid at this point. So if you do find Dutch braiding a little bit tricky, I have got a YouTube tutorial, and I'm also going to be bringing out a online workshop, which is like an in-depth 40-minute real explanation on how to Dutch braid. But I will talk you through a little bit as well. So I'm just taking a section of hair from the front. And then I'm just going to divide that into 3. Okay, and as it's a Dutch braid, the outside sections always go underneath that middle one. So I'll start on this side, so it's going to go underneath the middle, underneath the middle, underneath the middle, because you always do 3 stitches before you add in hair. And now I'm ready to add in hair from this side. So you just smooth it out with your fingers, add it into that middle finger here, go back to the top, underneath. And we're just going to repeat this all the way down until you get to the nape of the neck, and then this style kind of changes up a little bit. It gets really, you like this style, don't you, Abby? Do you remember we had it for Alton Towers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you liked it, didn't you? Okay, so I'm nearly at the nape of the neck now, and it's really easy for these strands to sort of sit away, and then it goes kind of baggy at the end. So I really want you to make sure that your hand is very, very close to the head. So as you're adding in these last few strands, you don't get that bagginess. Okay, so I'm at the nape of the neck now, guys, and I'm ready to just start doing a normal braid, which is just passing those strands underneath the middle section. But before I do that on this side, I'm just going to take out a little section of hair like that, okay? So I'm just going to try and keep that bit out my way, and now I'm going to pass this section underneath that middle section there, so it goes underneath. Now again on this side, I'm going to leave a little section of hair out and pass that underneath the middle section. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way down the braid. So taking out a little section, leaving it out, and then this strand goes underneath that strand. Awesome. And then once I've kind of run out of hair, I'll just probably continue that braid a little bit down and then pop an elastic in. Okay, so I'm going to start in this top corner here, the Dutch braid again. Okay guys, so again, when you get to this bottom section of hair, really make sure that the hair is going really close to the head. So my hands are right on Abby's head there. Last section in. And then just start your ordinary 3-strand braid. But the same as last time, before I take this section underneath, just gonna leave out a little bit of hair, and then I take it underneath. So I'll show you again. This section here, leave out a little bit of hair, and then this section goes underneath the middle. And then because my strands are quite thin now, I'm just going to finish off just braiding and popping an elastic in there. So that is the sort of feather effect. You can see that if I lift it up like that, it almost does look like a feather, doesn't it? Really, really pretty. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like all together at the end. So as you can see, guys, we've done all three now, and look how pretty these little sections are running out of those braids. I think it looks really, really cute.